Hi, my name is Matthew Beck. I'm the president and founder of Pennyvote LLC. I'm here to tell you about TaskBid. Here's an overview. You can find the overview at taskbid.net. The purpose of this video is to demonstrate the system operation of the TaskBid API system. Here's a diagram showing the overview of the API system. And let's just go ahead and get started and actually demonstrate this. So the very first thing that happens is that we create a customer. Let's say a new customer. Deck, my email address, and we're going to put a price per user. Okay, so what's going on now? There is a script that is running in the background. You can see it come up over here. That script is doing these things. It is creating a team member sheet and an admin task sheet. In the documentation, you see that here, the task list sheet and a team member sheet are essentially those. And each of those spreadsheets, there's a script project associated with the spreadsheets. And in those script projects, there are two major things. There's a website, which we'll come back to later, and an edit handler, a piece of code that handles when the spreadsheet is edited. It's going to share both of those spreadsheets, which contain the projects, with the administrator of the company, which is the email address that is listed in the customer spreadsheet. And then it is going to create an authorization link and email the authorization link to the administrator. When the administrator clicks on the authorization link, it takes it to Google's authorization to authorize, and I can show you the link for that. And then it redirects to a TaskBid auth redirect site, which is part of the client. It shows the authorized auth redirect clients, or the auth redirect URLs. It is another Google script project deployed as a website. The web page that it displays is a link to the team member project website and the admin task sheet project website. Those are these two websites right here that are part of the script projects that were also automatically created by the customer creation function. So let's see if it is finished yet. It is finished. We have a new customer. We have a customer ID. Let's go to the email. Here's the authorization link that is sent. So here's the part where we're at now. Email the link to. So now I'm the administrator, and I'm going to click the link, and we're going to be right here in the flow. And let's make this bigger. This is Aloha partner. We're a new customer. Click here to authorize, and we're going to authorize as this email address. This app is not verified yet, which is partially the point of this video. It has these scopes: associate you with your personal information on Google and view your email address. That is for TaskBid to identify who it is that is changing what in the spreadsheets. See, edit, create, delete all of your Google Drive files and your spreadsheets. That is for when the administrator modifies the team member sheet, it is going to create a user task sheet. You can see that also in my documentation here. In the team documentation, add contractors, the administrator adds Larry, Jerry, and Terry, and it auto runs and it automatically creates these worksheets. And in those worksheets, it also has app script projects, and I believe that's why the drive permissions are required, because the drive permissions are required to create those files. Connect to an external service, that's because it's calling the API, and send emails you, that's for TaskBid system to send administrative emails, such as when someone has won a contract or when someone has been declined a contract. Over here, this is, now I'll show you where we are. We are over here in this web page on the TaskBid auth redirect project for the administrator authorizing TaskBid to be able to access their Google files. So there's a link to a team member script project and a link to the admin task project. Those are these two links right here, so let's go ahead and click those. Review permissions, that one's loading. This one, those permissions. There's that. There's this. This one's not verified either. Hopefully this works. I'll authorize this one for the admin task worksheet code. That's the other project. Authorizing this. Over here, this one has been authorized. The team member sheet code has been authorized. So we're going to open that link. Meanwhile, over here in the team member sheet, go back over to the documentation. We can add Terry, Larry, and Jerry. So I'm going to add a guy named Joe. Deck, and then this thing is going to be running some code in the background. This guy over here should be coming up pretty soon. Oh, I have to authorize it still. Allow. So let's go back over to the diagram. We've just clicked the links, and one of the things that the website itself does, after clicking on the authorization token, it gets the auth code, and then it exchanges the auth code for token data, and then it encrypts and stores the token data in the task sheet and the team member sheet metadata. Those keys are, the keys for decrypting are stored in user properties, so they're not accessible by anyone other than the user who is using the system. Here, we have the task worksheet ready. Over here, it created Joe, and now Joe should have an email. She does. Hit show. Click authorization. Now we are authorizing Joe. So Joe had a spreadsheet created for him, and it sent the link. So right now we're over here, and I just clicked the link to authorize, and we're coming to the same authorization over here, the sign in OAuth. OAuth client ID. You can read the client ID here. Authorize is the same email address. TaskBid. Allow. And it is creating. Right now, it is creating this spreadsheet. Actually, it already created that spreadsheet, but we're just getting to that spreadsheet. Encrypt and store the token data, and now Joe has to click one more link. That's this link right here to authorize. Well, actually, not even to authorize. To go to the website that was created dynamically over here, which does require authorization. So I was right the first time. A lot of authorization going on, as you can see. All of it is 100% necessary, and the permissions that were on this were the automatically chosen permissions on the automatically generated projects. So here we've authorized this project through this website, which did the storing of the token key, and it also generated a token for, it generated a trigger for the user whenever the user modifies this task worksheet. So I'm going to add a task over here, say Joe's task, and then new customer admin task worksheet, I'm going to say admin's task. Over here, back on Joe's tasks, you see that this ran for 2 seconds, and it shows the local synchronization. The local synchronization marked that there was a task inserted for both of these people. It's running, and now when I do TaskBid global sync, this is going to take all of the records from all the users, from admin and Joe, and it's going to merge the changes, and then it is going to update the master records and update both of the spreadsheets and update the activity log. So let's go back over here, still running the global synchronization. Global synchronization takes a little bit longer because the global synchronization locks all the columns and the rows in order to keep the data from being corrupted. As you can see here, we have admin's task and Joe's task. We have both of the tasks in both of the spreadsheets, and if you look in the activity log of the team, you can see the activity that happened. User Joe created Joe's task, user admin created admin's task, and that is the full overview. Thank you for listening. Have a good day.